This is some cool lighting. Black background. And I'm glowing. I'm glowing in the dark. Look at that. Ooh, okay, anyways. It's midnight. I just got out the subway. You can't really tell it's a subway. Oh well. Big old hospital here. But anyways. Oh yeah, there's the subway sign. Where is it? There it is. That blue square. Anyways, they're doing construction here. But it's midnight, so obviously I'm gonna get home a little later. I'm gonna try and get those Dorito chips again. I didn't get yesterday because there was a blind guy who panhandles and he convinced me to give him $5. I gave him $5 last time, but I ain't doing it again. Fucking manipulator. $5 for being blind. Anyways, so obviously on a Saturday it takes me longer to get home because subway takes longer. But anyways, and I think I left a little later because it was a different vibe going on today. I was with someone. It was actually one person didn't show up. It was me and two people from an agency. Only one showed up. The other one came late, but he was like, it's been a year he's been working, but he's like a robot and doing everything fast. He lost steam after a while, but he was doing most of the work. But I learned some good things from him. He's very structured. So just he ran out of steam and he was a little too fast. It's like you don't have to be on like tweaking all the time. But it was good. Everyone has their own method. But I'm kind of happy in the sense that I accomplished something. This is the first time someone fell. I didn't see him fall, but I saw him on the floor. And the guy I was working with, the kid, kid, whatever, I was working with, brought the, I don't know what you call it, the thing to lift the person up. What do you call that? The lift? Yeah, the lift, I guess. Mechanical lift. There's one that they have them all installed on the ceilings in the rooms, but there's one that's portable. And that apparently is what you do with someone who falls, because when someone falls, we're not allowed to pick them up because we could break them. Or it could break us, I don't know, depending. But that's the rule. And to see if they have to be evaluated by the nurse or whatever, to see if there's any broken bones, and then we pick them up. So they called me to help, and it was fun. I was like, oh, I'm learning this. I didn't learn any of this. I didn't know you're supposed to do this to pick someone up. I had no idea. And then the nurse, who's nice, it's a nurse who's like retired, but she's old and her back is like all locked up. And so you have to go down on your knees to be at this guy's level, and you're sitting on your knees and you're rolling back with your legs twisting all over the place just to help this guy. You have to be able to do that for the job, right? And I guess that's what I was there for. Because apparently no one else can do it. Like, they still work there because they really need orderlies and nurses and all that. But they can't do it. That's why I go to the gym, to be able to have longevity for physical work like this. And I was so happy that I was able to put a deep squat, full range of motion squat, and then sitting on my knees and rolling back on my butt. Like nimbly, right? You take it for granted, but that's the thing that people, once you lose everything, like your knees and your back, and you don't rehab them, you can't do your work, And then the other day someone was coming in, she was 61, in front of me to my, to meet with the person in charge of coordinator, I don't know, in her office, and she can't lift her arm up because it's frozen. So she can't do her job. So then she was told like she has to go get a doctor's note, you know, like a kid. Because people are hurting themselves, but they're not strengthening themselves to do the work. Thank God I love gym. It's my life, and I love making myself strong and nimble to be able to do stuff like this. That's what I like, and I'm happy that it came to use. And I think they were happy that I was there, because no one else would have been able to do it. Maybe the guy who helped me might have been able to do it, because he squatted down. He was able to do that. Like, you have to be able to just go down like this, you know? And I'm not even doing it that well. Like, really a low squat, you know? And I'm only like 75% of what can be done well, possibly. You know, but people can't do that in this job. And it's a requirement. But people get away with it because there's such a shortage. So anyways, and then I learned how to put, because for the lift, you have to, there's a net, I guess you call it like a net that you put around them, and you hook it onto the machine, then you lift him. It's like he's in a hammock, you know? And I was in charge of all of that, and I never even knew how to do it. But then they showed me how to, the nurse was there, because I said, I don't know how to do this. Like, I draped it on his back, but you have to get part of the net under his butt. And so we were learning on the bed, I know on the bed, how to roll someone over, then put that piece of material under them, and then you roll them back, and then you kind of eventually get it that it's completely under them. And that's what you do when you're on the floor sitting on their ass. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I was like so happy, you know? It was just something like that. I felt like, oh, I'm of use. And I'm of use because I'm the only one who could like go down to the floor and actually help a guy who's falling. So I'm of some use. It's an industry, like the health industry is so much like, everyone's disposable. You know, you gotta do education, become a nurse and all that crap. But it's still like working at McDonald's, but at a higher pay range, you know? But a lot of people are not, where am I going? Okay. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I was getting lost because I'm like getting all excited. So it was nice. So I'm smiling about that, you know? I like stuff like that when I can actually learn and do something and feel, you know, just take small things for me. So, yeah. Yep. All right.